Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Enjoy Learning Computer Science. To watch my previous videos, click the link in the description box. To get notified for my new videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Enjoy Learning Computer Science. This video is part 6 of working with functions. So we are going to discuss about name resolution. For every name reference with a program, that is, name reference is nothing but a variable. Okay, that is when you access a variable from within a program or function. Python follows the name resolution rule. It is also known as LEGB rule. L is local environment, E is enclosing environment, G is global environment, and B is built-in environment. Okay, so that is for every name reference, for every variable it is encountered, Python does the following to resolve it. Whenever a variable is encountered, first it will check within its local environment or local namespace. If it has the variable with the same name, what it will do? Python uses the value. If the searched variable name is not in the local namespace, it will move to the next step, that is to the enclosing environment. Okay, now Python checks the enclosing environment if whether there is a variable with the same name. If yes means Python uses the value. If the variable is not found in the enclosing environment, current environment, Python repeats this step to the higher level enclosing environments. There will be many enclosing environments, right? It will check in all the enclosing environments if any. If it is not available in the enclosing environment, then it moves to the next step, that is the global namespace. So Python now checks in the global environment whether there is a variable with the same name. Again, if it is available, then Python uses its value. If not, it moves to the next step. So finally it goes to the built-in namespace. So Python checks its built-in environment that contains all built-in variables and functions of Python. So if there is a variable with the same name, it uses. Okay. Otherwise, Python would report the error. Okay. It will report as the particular variable name is not defined. So LEGB rule means checking in the order of local, enclosing, global and built-in environments to resolve a name reference. Let us consider some examples to understand this concept. Okay. So case 1 is variable in global scope but not in local scope. Okay. So consider the statement 2 of the function call sum. Okay. Carefully notice statement 2 means, what is statement 2? This is a function. Okay. The main program starts here. Am I right? So in statement 2 of the function, there is a variable print n1. So n1 is not declared or used inside the function. N1 is a global variable because N1 is from the main program. Am I right? So N1 has not been created in CalSum, and still this statement, that is print statement, is trying to print the value of N1. So the internal memory status at time of execution, what will do? It will check whether it is available in the local environment. Local means if it is available in this function CalSum. So but N1 is not found there. Am I right? So Python now checks for N1 in the parent environment, that is the global environment. Okay. So Python finds N1 here in the global environment. It is available in the global environment. So it picks its value and prints it. So this variable is available. N1 is available in global scope, but it is not available in local scope. Even though it is not available in local scope, first it will search in the local scope, and if it is not found, it will go to the global scope and search, and it will use the value of the variable. So what will happen if the function is using a variable which is neither in its local environment nor in its parent environment? Simple. What will happen? It will just return an error. So Python will report error for variable name if it is not defined in local scope as well as in global scope. Look at the example. Jeff Greeting is a function. So print hi name. So this name is not found inside the local as well as inside the global. So this variable name is not found anywhere. So Python will produce an error in this case. So when a variable is not found in local scope or as well as in global scope, Python will report an error. Case 3 is same variable name in local scope as well as in global scope. Okay. So if inside a function you assign a value to a name which is already there in the global scope, Python won't use the global scope variable because it is an assignment statement, and assignment statement creates a variable by default in the current environment, that is the local environment. Look at this example. There is a function called state1. Okay, inside tigers is equal to 15. This tigers is equal to 15. This statement will create a local variable with name tigers as it is an assignment statement, and it won't refer to tigers of main program. It will be used only here, print tigers. And coming to the main program, tigers equal to 95, which is a global variable here. So inside local and global, we are using the same variable name print tigers, then calling the function again print tigers. Let's see what will be the output of this program. So normally execution begins from the main. So tigers equal to 95, print tigers means it will print 95. That is the first output. Then you are calling the function state1. It will goes here, tigers' value is 15. So it will be used only in the function, inside the function. So print tigers means it will print 15. That will be the next output. Again coming back to the main program, print tigers, 15 will not be taken because 15 is a local variable, 95 only printed. Now if you want to use the value of already created global variable inside a local function without modifying it, then you can simply use it. Python will use LEGB rule and solve it. It will reach to this variable. But if you want to assign some value to the global variable without creating any local variable, then what to do? This is because if you assign any value to a name, Python will create a local variable by the same name. So for this kind of problem, Python makes available global function. So to tell a state function that for a particular name, do not create a local variable but use global variable inside, you have to use the syntax global variable name. Look at the example. Def state1 is a function. I have given global tigers. Okay, it is a global variable. Now tigers equal to 15, print tigers. Tigers equal to 95, print tigers, whatever it is. Okay, fine. Now first look at the output. First tigers equal to 95 will be assigned. Then it will print tigers, 95 will be printed. Am I right? Then the next one is state1. You are calling the function state1, global tigers only. In the next statement, you are assigning tigers equal to 15, print tigers, it will print 15. Now the value of 15 will not be changed because the tigers is the name of the variable. It is a global variable. It is not a local variable. Since you have used the keyword global here, this tigers variable will be used as a global variable only. So here, since you have assigned tigers equal to 15, but the output for this statement will be 15. So now the value of tigers is 15, not 95, because tigers is a global variable. So when it comes back and you are printing tigers, now it will print only 15, not 95, because tigers is a global variable. So after assigning only, you are calling this function, and after going inside this function, so tigers is a global variable, you are assigning 15. So here also 15 only will be printed. If it is a local variable, so for this statement 15 and the last statement it will be 95. Since tigers is a global variable, only 15 will be printed. So to use global variable inside a local scope, you have to use the syntax global variable name. Okay. So the use of global statement is always discouraged for good programming practice.